Someone left my comment in my comment section today whether or not is there any time that I don't have a problem, and the answer is, no. There's no time that I don't have some kind of problem. I mean, I think that's life. And one of the biggest problems that I'm having, that I think a lot of people are having, is that people kind of want the most for their service, but they want to pay you the least. Or they think they think what they have to offer is very valuable and you should pay the most for it, or at least pay them a living wage for it, so they can live, and simultaneously don't want to pay you anything. And so that kind of leaves you in a position where you can only make money off the aggregate. That means you have to have many customers, or many vehicles in the case of courier companies. A lot of people don't want to, a lot of companies, I can't say all companies, but I'm dealing in a certain area. They don't want to buy vehicles, maintain vehicles, maintain employees. They don't want those expenses. So they want independent contractors. It works for them. It works for them financially. First, they don't have to buy the vehicle. They don't have to maintain the vehicle. They don't have to, all the costs associated with operating the vehicle, insurance, fuel, maintenance, etc. Right? They also don't have to pay 6.5% Social Security, and I think 1.5% Medicaid or Medicare. Really, it's 13%, because they pay your percentage and their percentage, and it's 3% Medicaid, Medicare, I think it is, because they have to pay their percentage and your percentage. So they don't have to have a human resources department. There's a lot of benefits to a business that having an independent contractor, right? Problem is, they always want to pay you like an employee. That's the problem. They want to pay you $120, $130 a day to operate this vehicle. Now, my bills are insanely low, right now. I mean, they're my bills, just the bills, right? I'm at less than $2,000 a month. Insanely low, right? And I still can't take $120, $130 a day. I mean, this vehicle costs. It costs the fuel, it costs to maintain, and you need to save money to replace it. And that's the bottom line. You got to, if the engine goes out in this vehicle and they need $7,000 to replace that engine, I need to give them $7,000. If the transmission goes out and they want $4,000, I need to give them $4,000. You're not paying for the vehicle, and I just find it incredibly difficult, because no one wants to really pay you, and everybody think their service is uber valuable, right? And they want the most for their service, and they want to be able to make a living wage, if not better, but they also simultaneously don't want to pay you anything. And I find that incredible. I find that incredible. And then amateurs come into the business, and then they drive the rates down so low that they make, the only way they can make money is off the aggregate. Many drivers, so they take a little bit here, a little bit here, and then they can do the things that they need to do, but it does nothing for you. That's why I say the whole thing is pimps and hoes, right? Because if you can't get done for me what I need you to get done for me, then I just go find me a new hoe, right? You can't bring that check home to me. If you can't bring that money back to me. If you're not getting me my money, hoe, why I need you, right? I can get me a new hoe. People out here desperate, and they're willing to run their vehicles in the ground, and do all kinds of things just trying to live, not understanding that the vehicle's what makes the money. And if you can't replace the vehicle, you can't make any money. So, I don't know. Those are my problems right now. I may have to get back into a truck, but you know, I got to solve some other problems that I have before I do that, and I probably won't be able to solve those till like this time next year. So I got to deal with this kind of nonsense for a year. I don't even know how I'm going to do it. Okay, that's it.